Yeah, just listen to the audio from the first episode, and boy, yep, those feelings of what happened in those feelings from the first game sure are coming back strong. The feelings of being embarrassed by my lack of ability to voice things. And speak. Speaking also helps, but my goodness, that was pretty terrible. And I'm embarrassed. But we're gonna continue anyway. Yep. So what did we do? We did episode 1. It was a 2-parter, surprisingly. That's kind of nifty. The other game didn't have that. So, yes. What am I, Oh my god, you can enter the Great Cavern of Fuji from the start! Let's get... No, we're not going. You're kidding me right now? Alright, so we're in between. That's what we're at currently. We can make a new campaign. Yes! 3 seconds in. Already butchering things. Let's just keep going, man. Type M. Oh, man. What do I want? What do I want? You know what? I think I want to commence development of a scout tank. Yeah, probably an artillery too. We got enough that we can make do with for next battle, as long as we're smart about it. Free battle. Let's go back to the weak place and beat up weenies so that I can get a bunch of monies. Ooh yes. No. Let's go. Let's go forward. 40-minute episodes. Here we come. Oh wait, nope, we've seen this one. We're fine. We'll watch that again in the very end, whenever it's more words. 3 days have passed since the defensive battle of Minayahata Base. The Imperial Army's main forces retreated to the White Cloister. Meanwhile, no longer pinned down at Minayahata, the Royal Army was finally able to take a breather. A breather. I have no idea who this character is. Male or female? If I had a coin, I'd flip it, but I don't. I mean, he has a very stoic jaw. I'm gonna go with male. I heard about the retreat. This is gonna be his voice, by the way. I heard about the retreat from Minayahata. What happened? It's not a retreat. We'll advance again momentarily. You told us that you had planned to capture the fort 3 days ago. The resistance from the Royal Army was stronger than expected. Really? It seems they called for reinforcements. Reinforcements? I heard that the kingdom sent their troops to the eastern route to back up Daihone's army of rebels. How could they possibly have troops left to spare for that? Lieutenant Colonel Hongou, these two events may be related. What do you mean? As you said, the Royal Army couldn't afford to mobilize any of their forces for reinforcements. You should be well aware of this. Where do you think these reinforcements came from, then? The Daihone rebel army. In exchange for those reinforcements, the kingdom sends their own reinforcements to Daihone's army. And so the numbers stay even. In other words, in reality, nothing has changed. That would be the case if we were stupid, but we're not. We know Daihone's army has advanced technology at their disposal. Well, it seems that nothing has changed. Everything has actually changed. Different units are in different places. Different levels of skill are at different locations. The battlefields are changing. The tides of war, not the same. But I'm stupid, so none of that was actually said. Why would they do that? What could they possibly gain from it? Perhaps their stratagem is similar to ours. The two Imperial military officers reflected on the situation. Before them stood human tanks from the Royal Army, tanks that shouldn't exist in the Imperial Army. Awaiting orders, Lieutenant Colonel. Change of plans. We're heading to Otsuki Gahara. Affirmative. Are you going to meet up with the engineering battalion? We need to hurry with refueling that. Is that so? Then by all means, do enjoy yourself. Look, you have to have at least one character who I can have fun with. And that only can be male characters, apparently. That night, a large-scale earthquake occurred southeast of Minahata Base, at the center of Otsuki Gahara. Episode 2, Twilight Roar. That was the best I could do, I'm sorry. Kisar, oh my goodness! Two names, man. The two main names are names that are gonna trip me up every time. Kisaragi Special Forces. Matsuya Kishiro Company. Right. Sure, I don't think I said it right, but we're gonna pretend that I did. ALTeR's company was given a name 3 days ago, but they have yet to receive orders, so they simply wait for time to pass. Pass. Cool. Yeah, you know what? Just never pronounce that right. You know? Why not? Their mission to exterminate the traitor cannot be carried out without any information. All they can do is wait for contact from the intelligence agency. Why did an earthquake have to happen yesterday? I couldn't get any sleep at all because of it. You have my sympathy. We still haven't received any orders today? It appears so, but considering Karara's determination, we should be expecting a Herald tank soon. This means we're officially off duty, doesn't it? No, it doesn't. We train while on standby, so let's go to the training grounds. The human tanks are the ones doing the fighting. I don't see a need for us to train. Yes, but why are you so worked up? I'm not worked up. What are you doing instead of training, then? Can't you tell? I'm cleaning my helmets. Ha. She blew on one of her favorite helmets and wiped off the dirt. However, she cleans her helmets so often, there was no dirt to begin with. That helmet looks more than clean enough to me. What? You can't tell? Look here, it's smudged. She's not called a Helmaniac for nothing. What is it, Megaman? Nothing. ALTeR. Need something, Ellie? Do something about this. What? Yeah! So cute! What are you guys doing? Master, just look at her! See how soft her cheeks are? Ah, little Ellie. So small and adorable! I see. It's just the freak tank, out of control again. Maybe she likes cute things. Let's ask. Ruru, do you like cute things? Yes! I absolutely crave small and cute things. Don't say it like they're your favorite dish. My current favorite is Little Ellie. Oh, she's the best. Don't call me Little Ellie. You may be my master, but I'm not handing over Little Ellie to you. I told you to call me Lieutenant, not Master. Actually, I told you to call me Captain, not Lieutenant. But my rank is a Lieutenant, and not a Captain. Look, it's very complicated. Just call me whatever I tell you to. Oh, that's right. Then Lieutenant. Let's enjoy little Ellie's softness. Very annoying. They've been like this for 3 days. Why don't you just fight back if you want her to stop? I would if I could. Ruru is a human tank after all. She probably doesn't have enough strength to fight back. That's not it. Watch. Bye, Ruru. We'll see you again sometime later. The Whip of Love! Little Ellie. It's a loop. Good grief, how are we supposed to deal with this tank? tie her up and throw her in the yard. Or do this. Naughty Shidaki again! I'm going to rectify that personality of yours. Rectify? That sounds so nice. It might be too late. And this is the tank that is our main force. Don't remind me. Speaking of which, how goes the development of our troops? Isn't that your job? I mean, before I came. We had no engineering team. All of our tanks were sent to us. You fought with just the tanks that were deployed to you. Yeah, what of it? That's impressive. I'm surprised you're still alive. Ellie can be our engineering team chief from here on. Engineering team? A unit that develops and assembles human tanks. Oh. Boring! That's why you were sent to us, wasn't it? Leave it to me. Ellie replies with a V sign. You know, for victory. Like Winston Churchill. Okay. Perhaps she was relieved to be freed from Maru's grasp. Probably. But from here on, we'll be facing Kingdom tanks, siding with the Imperial army. Do we have any countermeasures? Countermeasures? Nope. Countermeasures. I know! We'll equip our human tanks with steel helmets. Why on earth would we do that? To distinguish them on the battlefield, dummy! That's gonna be the reasoning, just watch. If the Imperial army is using our tanks, then we should use theirs, and we're not going to fool anyone just by putting helmets on our tanks. Really? And I think you just want to put helmets on our tanks. Yes. We can. We can do what? Develop human tanks wearing steel helmets. What? What do you mean? Does that mean you can make Imperial tanks? Yes. Wait, really? You can? No joke? No joke. Now that I think about it, Ellie was dispatched from Daihone's army. Daihone's main force consists of Imperial tanks. It makes perfect sense for Ellie to be able to make Imperial tanks. Then let's make I mean, Imperial tanks right away. Lieutenant, big news! What, Ruru? We just discovered something amazing here. But this human tank... Gah! Lieutenant, ALTeR. What happened? You're all beat up. A wounded human tank? What happened to you? Are you Lieutenant ALTeR God damn it. ALTeR Matsuyuki Shiro. I am. I have a message. Hurry to Minayahata base. Apparently I'm dying, but I don't know if a human tank would have an infringement in different voice. The word for that, it starts with an I. I'm pretty sure it's infringement, right? Voice infringement, I don't know. Hang in there, you dying bastard. The devil of Otsuki Gahara. ALTeR, get away from her. What? It's like I've never commanded tanks before! The human tank exploded. No. What is this concept? I thought I led many a battle and always won. But I don't know the first thing about human tanks. What's going on? That was most likely a messenger tank from Minayahata base. She was already at her limits, but was desperately fighting back the self-destruct mechanism. The nature of human tanks is self-destruct once they've reached their functional limits. What an honorable soldier! ALTeR. She mentioned Minayahata. Is the Imperial army attacking again? Let's head to Minayahata base. Okay. I don't mind going along with that idea, but why are you in such a hurry? So what if I am? I just want to be of use to you. ALTeR, what about the Imperial tanks? I don't think we have the time for that anymore. Alright, I'll make them on the field then. Wait, you're going to make tanks you've never made before on the battlefield? There's no way. I can. I don't know what kind of modifications she received from Daihone's troops, but let's just believe in Ellie and head to Minayahata. Because Gyokkou 2.0. Assault Squad! Advance! Yes, sir! Artillery unit in position. Good. Scout Squad, spread out on the right wing. Charge! That was a little bit weaker than I wanted it to be. That charge. Didn't come out well. We don't have enough cover on the right wing. Send shock tanks. But we still haven't received supplies from Otsukigahara. Don't think of this as a long battle. We just need to make it out of this for now. Your Majesty, we're ready. But we already know we're going to die, and so we're crying. Alright, send all shock tanks to the right wing. I'm going to strike them where it hurts the most. Roger. Shock units forward! Carrara! ALTeR, why are you here? A messenger tank came to our base. Messenger tank? Brought trouble I never asked for. Carrara, what's going on here? That's none of your business. Are you still angry? Megaman, what did you do to Carrara? Well... Megaman was a major, but she was demoted 3 ranks to a 2nd lieutenant. Really? Ruru was boasting about it. Ha! You weren't supposed to tell them! Ruru will be punished with Ishidaki later, but more importantly, how did you drop 3 ranks? Well, during our expedition, I saw a slice of cake on the table in our tent. Cake? I thought it was for me, so I ate it. That was my cake! What? I didn't know it was yours, Carrara. I had to reserve an order online and wait 2 months for that Mont Blanc. That's why I've apologized so many times. Megaman, how did it taste? Tasted terrible! You're lucky! You're lucky I ate it! It was the worst thing ever! Taste? Well, the flavor of sweet chestnuts was perfect. The way the hidden flavor just spreads in your mouth while the mild texture... Ugh! I'm going to demote you all the way down to Staff Sergeant. I'm sorry. I can't stop sighing. What are they, stupid? I can't believe this is our nation's queen and chief of staff. ALTeR, can I ask you something? What is my rank? Rank? Well, you're under my wing as the engineer team chief, so you'd be treated as a 2nd lieutenant. Dot, 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 dot. Pat. Ellie, are you trying to comfort me? Lick my boots, Staff Sergeant. Oh, what a dick thing to do. What a dick thing to do. Was Sato a 2nd lieutenant? As well as Gyokkou? I think they were both 2nd lieutenants. Unless Sato was Staff Sergeant rank. I don't know, she may have been. Gyokkou should have abused that. I don't need Megaman's help. I can handle this fight myself. I don't know why I was worried about you. So how's it going so far, Carrara? How's what going? Oh, you mean the battle? See for yourself. An all-out attack from the Imperial Army? As much as I'd like to say you're wrong, the scene in front of us won't allow that. Is that an armored train in their rear? I can't believe this many tanks gathered here in Miniyahata. It's not just the Imperial Army. They also have royal tanks. Come on, Shotaro, get your act together already. Shotaro? Daihone's general... What? Why is that plural? Or, not plural, why is that possessive? He is oh well, whatever. Daihone's general from hell? I guess it's like Daihone's force, you know, that's why, but it's such a weird thing. Daihone's troops are keeping the Imperial Army busy in the south, which is why I was able to defend Miniyahata with a small force. I think you mean still able to, right? Of course! Something we aren't aware of must have happened, which rapidly transformed the battlefield. Carrara. No need to worry, Megaman. Like I said, I can handle this myself. But the enemy's forces are so large, you can't. I know! ALTeR, let's deploy our troops. I don't need your help! Carrara, this is no time to be stubborn. I'm waiting for reinforcements from Utsukigahara, but they're still not here. Utsukigahara? I think the messenger tank mentioned something about it. What? The messenger tank that was sent to you was from Utsukigahara? Did Utsukigahara receive any reserve forces they could send in as reinforcements in the first place? I've decided. Karara? ALTeR, Megaman, I want the both of you to go to Utsukigahara. To Utsukigahara? Something must have happened there. Last night's earthquake could be related. I'm sure. But what about the battle here? Don't worry, just go. I can handle this with the power of Aurora. The second best tank in my command and War of the Human Tanks won. But, ALTeR, let's head for Utsukigahara. Are you okay with that, Mega? Why am I asking you? Of course you're okay with that. You're trying to get your ranks back. Hurry up! Hey, wait! Stop pushing! Nope. Good. Your Majesty, the first defensive line has been breached. We are going to lose this battle. Clearly. Looks like it was a little too late. Your Majesty. Fine, let's show them what we have. We'll fight until the end. Valorous elites of the Royal Army, show them what you're really made of. Kick some ass. The rest is in your hands, ALTeR. Man, they really dropped the ball by not having Aurora like appear constantly. Because I mean, she was never too far away from Karara in the last game. I fought her like in 4 battles in a row, or maybe it was 3, but it was ridiculous. Where exactly should we go in Utsukigahara? Our destination should be the small fort between the Fuji Forest and Utsukigahara. ALTeR, stop. What's the matter, Ellie? Can't you tell, ALTeR? ALTeR, Ellie, what's the matter? We're almost at the fort. What is this? Lieutenant, I can hear something! Can't you hear it, Megaman? No, I can't hear anything. An earthquake? I can feel it. There are human tanks past here. Lieutenant! Look over there! You're not getting past here. I'm a scout tank. The most intimidating of tanks. An ambush. The Imperial Army was hiding here. Ellie, Megaman, prepare for engagement. Roger. You can now produce Imperial tanks. Good. The enemy units fighting under the same conditions. They have line of sight too. They don't just cheat. So it's good. They also don't have that great of logic because sometimes they fire in random directions, which kind of makes tracking them down a little bit hard at time. That's cool. Am I gonna have to like do double duty and develop both tank types? Because that's gonna be a pain in the butt. To, like, have to research from Mike to Toro to Koro to Koharu. I think I missed one along the line somewhere there, but yeah, like that would be a pain because those are expensive research trees. Besides which, I mean, I gotta roll with the Imperial tanks for the most part. Because I need to learn their names for them. This is the main reason. I need to learn the naming scheme behind the Imperial team. Oh goodness, so how are we gonna do this? How many tanks am I allowed? 10? Fantastic. Suppose we'll buy our backup right now. It's important to note that they're the exact same. There's no difference other than aesthetic. Okay. We do have a new assault. It's Colin. That's cool. And we have Shieldton. And I'm out of supplies, so we're going to have to make do with only one scout. This is going to be the best thing we've ever done. Ruru is actually going to be participating in this battle. We're going to have the leggings be our actual command tank, hiding in the back, like a command tank should be. Get out of here. So obnoxious. Yeah, so that's going to be what happens. We're going to have to put in our cookies because we're going to need them to keep track of our data that we're sending over the interwebs. I think we have them spread out to the proper sections. We should be good. I'm probably going to lose my recon right off the bat. It was a thing in the War of the Human Tanks 1. I lost my recon pretty much every battle for like the first 6 battles. They just died always. That's why I kept developing the line, because I was trying to get better and better recons that wouldn't die every single time. But we'll see what happens nowadays. I might be a better man than I once was. More capable of keeping my recon tanks safe in the field of battle. The enemy has over 10 tanks. Much more than expected. 2 digits worth. 2 digits worth. With that number, there's a good chance we may be able to hit tanks even if we fire at areas we can't see. Leave the guessing to me! Look what happened, Megaman. Maru's all fired up because of what you said. Ignore her. So cruel. Oh, I miss Hashiko. She was a good tank. Time has passed. There we go. Oh, she's moving as fast as a Coleman right now, but... Oh, jeez. Oh, no, she doesn't have the multiple shot. Well, it's okay. I'll call him to back you up. Colin. We don't have the tech yet to get some double shots in. Goodbye. 2 enemy tanks down. Right off the bat. It's good that we got our moves first, because if they got their moves first, they would have tore up my line immediately. Which is the worst thing ever, whenever your line gets torn up like right at the start of a battle, because then it's like, ah great, now my whole division of forces is screwed up. Ready to... Nope, okay. I don't think this tank's gonna reach far enough. No, 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 not quite. Not quite. Okay, well there's someone there. Huzzah, we killed somebody. Good job. And they weren't my Colin. That sucked. And we get an immediate music change, just to be jarring. I should be... Oh, I can't shoot a diagonal? This tank is not that advanced. I'm pretty sure there was one right here that's firing, but I might have missed. Yeah. I could have sworn, unless it was this tank, and he just, like, it got its movement again. I could have sworn there was a tank that took a blind fire and missed. But maybe I'm just... wrong. Terrifying thought that is. Taking random shots because I've already moved. Doesn't look like there's anything hiding in the crook over here. So that's good. I'm glad that we've determined that. Lost one of my columns already immediately off the bat. So that's good. But at least I still have that recon tank. It isn't. Oh. Oh. Yep. I have a feeling this is gonna go much like the first time. Second verse, same as the first, yo. Gotta just have all of the recon tanks go kaboomy. Goodbye, friend. You're dead now. Another music change. Immediately. Oh, it's so good. Can I recon further out then? Alright, so her recon module's still decent. We can use that. I choose there. I'm using hacks. Sucks to be the AI right now. They're gonna get... Oh god, I was prepared for trouble. But not this. That was the lousy Team Rocket reference that I was gonna make. That's a quote from James in the Mewtwo one. That'd be the first movie, right? The Mewtwo. I don't even know. The Mewtwo the whole Mewtwo movie was stupid anyway. He was a dumb. Oh, may as well take the shot. Sure, take the shot, take the shot. I was just about to move that unit. Well, that was rude. Alright, so where was that unit? Right here. Damn. Can't be too far of a range. Just need to be able to find it first. Damn. You're lucky this time. But next time, not so lucky. Converge on the, like, down to us. Okay. Well, we found a battery and a recon. I don't think I'm going to be able to take both of them out. So, I'm going to choose the battery tank here. I actually should have did that the other way, because battery tanks are notoriously slow. But I think that their commander is right about... I think she shot one of these two. So, or maybe she shot here. The commander tank is right around here somewhere. I just need to find it. But it's in this general area. For sure. Yeah, I did it in the wrong order. I know. Punish me for it, game. Probably gonna lose my artillery in here. But before I lose it, it was right here, right? Or am I one low? Nope, got it. Ta-ta! Okay, my other hunch was right here. No, not quite. Where is our command tank then? Oh, she's there now? There's no way. Is she? Aw, you were in the place I guessed first time around. Well, die for that. Not very nice of you to move around like that. Hey, we did it, but not very well. We lost a lot of tanks that day. Luckily, we made way more money than we lost. We did it! We won! Finally. Why were tanks hiding out here? Maybe that thing over there is the cause. Over there? Over there? What is that? What? Is that a human tank? What is that? It's supposed to be Gekkou? What is that noise in the background? That better be fire. After Matsuyuki Shiro's troops fought the Imperial forces, suddenly, from the mountainside appeared... That uniform. Is that tank from the Royal Army? I've never seen a tank like that before. Gekkou. Hey, I was right on my guess. So good. Ellie, do you know what that is? KX-4, number 4, experimental tank, also known as Gekkou. Gekkou. Experimental tanks, created by breaking the greatest taboo and indiscriminately fusing together human tanks. The Royal Army was developing these things? No, there shouldn't be any more experimental tanks. But there's one right over there. Like, literally. Right there. The engineering oh my god, that just got worse and worse. I'm trying. I'm really trying. I know how to pronounce this word. You know, the Better Business Bureau. There we go! Just gotta put it together with something you know. The Engineering Bureau. Better Business Bureau. The Engineering Bureau. There we go. That was performing research on experimental tanks was shut down half a year ago. In one storyline, they were actually murdered by Mio. Which I like that one better. The last of those tanks were lost during the defensive battle half a year ago. Gekkou. No, it's a little different. I'm putting too much emotion in the voice. Indeed! Who's there? Oh, damn it. I was hoping it'd be flamboyant, dude, but I should have known from earlier dialogues. Who would have thought there were survivors of the Royal Army? It's the Imperial Army! I'll share my name with you survivors. I am Lieutenant Colonel Hongou of the Imperial Army. It would do you well to remember. A lieutenant colonel from the Empire. Survivors? ALTeR. LL9, fire! At once! Yukihime, intercept. Affirmative. Oh, why should... Is that the... No. The final tank line, the final interceptor starts with an R. Damn, missed. Quite a greeting. What happened to the Royal Army soldiers in the forts? The Minayahata base is facing an all-out attack, and they still haven't received reinforcements. Doesn't that answer your question? Wiped out. It can't be. They were good test subjects. You know, against Gekkou. Oh, wait, no, my bad. For this Seiran? For this Seiran. Man, this is such a weird thing. The Empire's new tank. Wrong. This is the Kingdom's new tank. I'm really confused. They keep switching. She's Empire, but I don't know what's going on. I'm guessing the traitor is behind this. Oh boy. ALTeR, that tank is dangerous. Dangerous? Well, it's obviously different from normal tanks. If that's a remodel of Gekkou, then its armaments must be... You seem to have realized something about this tank, but... It's too late now. Burn to ashes! A laser beam? For the record, Gekkou was one of the most worthless piece of crap tanks that was supposed to be dramatic and change to the game ever seen. Gekkou was very slow, had poor range, and just really wasn't effective. I don't even think it could shoot left or right. Like, it was a dumb tank. An earthquake. So this was the cause of yesterday's earthquake. That surprised me, but it kind of missed. Are we safe? No, Mega Man, it didn't miss. I have to laugh, but I don't want to. That's the best I could do. I couldn't stop it. What is this feeling? It's a success! The Seiran cannon is magnificent! What do you mean by success? Hongou! Don't waste your effort. Normal human attacks have no meaning. Eliminating threat. Damn! Ellie, Megaman, we need to retreat for now. Roger. What's going on here? What just happened? Bad things have happened. That tank is dangerous. If we don't retreat, we'll be wiped out. Seiran's shot was indeed a success. The radiant beam of light shook the earth and pierced the skies, roaring straight towards its destination. You may have gone the northeastern plains. Oh, that doesn't sound like where we were at all. It can't be. Oh, wait, no, never mind. The lands of Minayahata were struck. What is this? Seiran is likely an experimental tank that stores a great amount of hypercompressed electromagnetic energy. There's nothing left! Its energy output is 10 times stronger than that of its predecessor, Gekkou. 10 times stronger than shit! Because Gekkou was shit! That's the joke. Okay. ALTeR, what on earth is going on here? It's just as you see. The Minayahata base. Blown away completely by that beam from the Nightmare tank. This can't be real. There's no way that could happen. Karara, what about Karara? What happened to her? Megumi shouted. She shouted in desperation, calling for the superior she admires, not wanting to believe the reality before her eyes. Karara, please, show yourself! Ellie, is it possible for a human tank to do this? Yes, hence why it happened. A single tank can devastate a fortress to the point where not even a fragment remains? Yes. Thanks for stating what's happened. The Minayahata base, the front lines of the war, defended by the Royal Army ever since Daihone's rebellion half a year ago, disappeared within one night. No, this can't be! Karara, please reply! It's so desperate, it's amazing. Karara! Everything disappeared, along with the leader of the kingdom, along with the superior she admired so. If only I'd been with her. Loud anguish scream. The next time the experimental tank was spotted was 5 days later at White Cloister. It's okay. There's no way Carrara would die. She wouldn't die even if you killed her. Yes. ALTeR, what should we do now? We're going to take them down. Both that experimental tank and that lieutenant colonel. Lots of ellipses here. Devastation is the name of this achievement. How glorious. Get out of here. You're not welcome anymore. You can check invasion routes in the system screen. This is really good, mainly for keeping things in order as well as showing you the diverging paths, because I'm going to guess that there are probably multiple endings in this game too. Yay! Make it harder than it needs to be. Why not? Develop Imperial tanks! Develop Imperial tanks that have helmets. And then you can have the hats of the Royal tanks. That's right, ALTeR would be obsessed with helmet tanks. Too bad, ALTeR. This is my show. You can't develop both at the same time, so you should focus on one type. There's no significant difference in their abilities. There wasn't any difference in their abilities from what I could tell in the first game, so I don't know if they mean, like, maybe the ultimate tanks are different, because the ultimate tanks were very specific in the first game. A lot of them were Shotaro Daihone's units, like the barrage tank and the scout tank were specific to Shotaro. So it'll be interesting if there's what the changes are. So it'll be, I don't know. I think that the differences are going to be at the end, if there are any at all. Develop and assemble modules that you can put onto your tanks. Stock up on resources through free battles or by challenging the Great Cavern of Fuji. Great. What a time we're gonna have. Well, that will be the end of this episode. Hopefully I'll get the things fixed up here in, what, the next 30 or 20 minutes? 20 or 30 minutes. Figure out a way of making sure that it all looks as it should, as I see it. It should look as I see it. That's what Camtasia is supposed to be delivering. A video that looks like an imaging of my desktop that looks as I see it. That's what Camtasia is supposed to do. And in every other circumstance, that's what it does do. But for this game, apparently not so much. So, I'm going to fix that. I also downloaded the new Camtasia, so hopefully that actually just fixed everything on its own. But it might have come with a whole slew of other problems, because I noticed a few of my settings were adjusted, and I had to readjust them back to what I liked them to. Such as system audio. It wasn't being recorded until I said it to be. That's cool. So that might bring in its own slew of problems. So we'll see what happens. I'm not very confident going forward. But hopefully in the next 30 minutes, I'll be perfectly confident in my ability to record more. Yay.